Believe in life. Always human beings will progress to greater, broader, and fuller life. The worker must work, for the glory of his handiwork, not simply for pay. The thinker must think for truth, not for fame. Either America will destroy ignorance, or ignorance will destroy the United States. There is but one coward on earth, and that is the coward that dare not know. The world still wants to ask that a woman primarily be pretty, and if she is not, the mob pouts and asks querulously, what else are women for? One never feels his two-ness, an American, a Negro, two souls, two thoughts, two unreconciled strivings, two warring ideals in one dark body, whose strength alone keeps it from being torn asunder. What do nations care about the cost of war, if by spending a few hundred millions in steel and gunpowder, they can gain 1,000 millions in diamonds and cocoa? Honest and earnest criticism from those whose interests are most nearly touched, criticism of writers by readers, of government by those governed, of leaders by those led, this is the soul of democracy, and the safeguard of modern society. For education among all kinds of men always has had, and always will have, an element of danger and revolution, of dissatisfaction and discontent. But art is not simply works of art, it is the spirit that knows beauty, that has music in its being, and the color of sunsets in its headkerchiefs, that can dance on a flaming world, and make the world dance too. The most important thing to remember is this, to be ready at any moment to give up what you are for what you might become. To be a poor man is hard, but to be a poor race in a land of dollars, is the very bottom of hardships. In all things purely social, we can be as separate as the five fingers, and yet one is the hand in all things essential to mutual progress. He began to have a dim feeling that, to attain his place in the world, he must be himself, and not another. We have no right to sit silently by while the inevitable seeds are sown, for a harvest of disaster to our children, black and white. When you have mastered numbers, you will in fact no longer be reading numbers, any more than you read words when reading books. You will be reading meanings. The price of culture is a lie. Then, as the storm burst round him, he rose slowly to his feet, and turned his closed eyes toward the sea. And the world whistled in his ears. The true college will ever have but one goal, not to earn meat, but to know the end and aim of that life, which meat nourishes. He simply wishes to make it possible for a man to be both a Negro and an American, without being cursed and spit upon by his fellows, without having the doors of opportunity closed roughly in his face. And herein lies the tragedy of the age, not that men are poor, all men know something of poverty, not that men are wicked, who is good? Not that men are ignorant, what is truth? Nay, but that men know so little of men. The opposition to Negro education in the South was at first bitter, and showed itself in ashes, insult, and blood, for the South believed an educated Negro to be a dangerous Negro. But the chief problem in any community cursed with crime is not punishment of the criminals, but the preventing of the young from being trained to crime. Then it dawned upon me with a certain suddenness, that I was different from the others, or alike, mayhap, in heart and life and longing, but shut out from their world by a vast veil. We have come to a generation, which seeks advance without ideals, discovery without stars. Be honest, frank and fearless, and get some grasp of the real values of life. Read some good, heavy, serious books just for discipline, take yourself in hand and master yourself. I add that I who speak here am bone of the bone, and flesh of the flesh of them, that live within the veil. High in the tower, where I sit above the loud complaining of the human sea, I know many souls that toss and whirl and pass, but none there are that intrigue me, more than the souls of white folk. All life long crying without avail, as the water all night long is crying to me. Perhaps, having already reached conclusions in our own minds, we are loath to have them disturbed by facts. For this much all men know, despite compromise, war, and struggle, the Negro is not free. Only in the chamber of death writhed, the world's most piteous thing, a childless mother,